Hello everyone and welcome to Receiver. Receiver is a first-person, I don't know how to describe this. I guess simulation horror, because it's a simulation game, alright. So, this game can basically be described as Guns the Game. Gonna pop that. So, I know very little about guns. I know a decent amount of about guns. I'm just trying to remember how I get the magazine. There we go. Alright. Put that back. I've got like no bullets in here. So, there's a game that basically simulates what it's like to have an actual gun. And you've got to pull the hammer back, pull the slide back, gotta reload each clip individually, like that. And you've got to explore this big-ass factory thing. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let me just take that, put the gun back. You gotta fill each clip individually, which is kind of a bitch, but hey, what can you do? Okay, let's see here. Hold this. Hold this. Okay. So, you even have a safety button, which only works if you pull the hammer back, which is nice. I don't know if there's a bullet already in the thing, but I guess we'll find out. And this is the bane of my existence. Those things are... I can never, ever kill those things. So, you're supposed to explore this huge-ass warehouse thing. Oh yeah, I should explain that every time you spawn in, you have a different gun, and you may or may not have a flashlight. If you don't have a flashlight, it's pretty dark. Can I turn up the brightness? Hell no! Why would I be able to turn up the brightness? So let's see here. What I like to do is I like to take my clips, and well, first I'm gonna put my gun down. I like to take the bullets out of the clips and put all my bullets that I can into one clip. So you're supposed to be able to find tapes in this game, but I have very bad... That's the opposite of what I wanted. I have very bad luck finding the tapes in this game. So, I almost always end up dying because, well, for obvious reasons. So, there are two types of enemies in this game. There are turrets and the flying ones. The turrets I can usually deal with pretty well. Let's put that back. Go. But I can never, ever, ever deal with the flying ones. Ever. I always have such bad luck with the flying ones that... That's glass. That's a waste of a bullet. I've got very few of those. He says, picking up some more. There we go. Let's actually eject this. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait a second. Okay. Shit. There we go. Oh yeah, you can do this too. See if you have a bullet in the chamber, which I like. This game is very realistic with guns, and I have a personal fondness for that, because I am sick and tired of games that don't treat guns with respect, or, in many cases, have very lax gun safety. This game actually forces you to focus on actual gun safety techniques in order to not, you know, fuck up and die. Which you will do a lot anyway, but hey, what can you do? Uh-oh. Oh, no, you don't. Shit. I guess you do. I can never kill those things because I always miss. So let's talk about anxiety. So, this game gives me anxiety for a couple of reasons. I keep spawning with this. Alright, let's pop the help again. I always do that. Let's eject the magazine, put the gun back, take all the bullets out of the magazines, and reload. I have very few bullets. There we go. Now, the area I live in is a very gun-heavy area. I live in a rural part of... I just realized something. Why is there a bullet here? Did I not take them all out? I guess not. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So the area I live in is very gun heavy, because I live in rural Virginia. Well, semi-rural. We're not like super out in the boondocks. Where? Run. Oh, it was on the stairs. Good. I haven't spawned with any of the other guns yet. Hey, speak of the devil, we got a Glock. So the 3 guns you can start off with are a Glock, which is the most modern gun, obviously. Let's take the, try to get a bullet in the chamber. And let's check our ammo count. Put that back. This has a ton of extra features. For instance, you can go full automatic, because of course you can. Anyway, finishing off what I was saying, we'll talk about guns and then anxiety. So, I have issues with anxiety. With video games, I actually covered this in my Mouth Sweet playthrough a long time ago that I never finished. Because, well, it made me anxious. That's why. Make sure. So I think that it's now on semi. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, by the way, to sprint you do this. Yeah, that's not a noise! Okay, guns. Shit. Ha! I can't talk. Why am I on a bed? Let's check. There we go. Let's actually take that out and talk. So. Fucking hell. Shit. Okay. I live in a gun-heavy area. I live in rural-ass Virginia, where guns are basically life. If you don't have a gun, you can't hunt, which is a very common pastime. And hunting is a pretty big deal where I am, so yeah. Rural Virginia. Semi-rural Virginia. Whatever. I, myself, owned a gun. I've never hunted. Not a big fan of it. I'm not much for killing animals. Yeah, I know, I'm a hypocrite. I already know I'm a hypocrite because... Oh, you eat meat, but you eat meat, but you don't like hurting animals. You fucking hypocrite. Yeah, I know. Whatever. If you want me to have a honest opinion, there you go. I'm a hypocrite. I like animals. I would never hurt an animal myself, but I cannot turn down a porterhouse. Or any other kind of steak. Or pork. Pork's good, too. Chicken. I had chicken for dinner. I had chicken parmesan. That was delicious. But I own guns. I've owned a .22 rifle slash 403 shotgun. I think it's a 403. Like, you can exchange the barrel and turn it into a shotgun, which I think is really handy for, like, target shooting. But I don't hunt. I don't do target shooting very often. In fact, I was trying to get a bolt-action rifle so I could do some better target shooting with a higher caliber, but never happened. So guns are a big part of where I live, so I ended up taking a gun safety course in high school. So this game actually, like... There we go! Oh. Ha! I got him! It's like the first time I've ever actually gotten one of those things. I am gonna die. Where? Oh, it's behind me. How did I not die? Wow! There we go. So these are turrets. They see you, they shoot you. Like turrets do. I think to get up there I have to like do some weird ass platforming. Or the stairs? I'm not sure. How'd I not die? I actually survived that shit? You gotta be kidding me. Hi, nerd. Yeah. Try and take pictures of Solid Snake now, bitch. I'm stuck. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. This game was made well. It's an indie game. What can you expect? Good quality? No, it's an indie game. It's an indie game that's part of the charm. Being unpolished and shitty is part of the charm. It's not shitty. This game is insanely well made. I love this game. Now, while guns have always been a big part of the area I live in, I've never been one for hunting, but I actually don't know how much ammo is in this clip. 1 bullet! No bullets, actually. So let's put that there, put this in here, put this right there, put this right there. There's a pillar there. Go! So I had to take gun safety courses in high school. Pretty much everyone in my town did. Which is handy, because not enough kids know about gun safety, and with the recent shootings, it's pretty handy to have. Because you never know when you're going to have to defend the people you care about. Hey, it's a little dark for this episode, but I don't care. Ha! Ha! Nerd! But gun safety courses are very important for high schoolers because, well, like I said, you never know when you're going to have to defend the people you care about, and you don't want to end up hurting yourself or others in the process. So, taking a gun safety course in high school was very beneficial to me, at least in my opinion, because I now know how to properly handle a gun without hurting myself. I know how to properly reload a gun. I don't know how to clean a gun. That's one part we never learned. So, hey, so you can't win them all, right? It feels like I've been recording for like 5 minutes, but I've been going for 13 already. Damn, this game goes by fast. And guns in general, I'm nervous about guns. Ah, here we go.
You are listening to the first tape of the Perpetual set. This set of tapes represents the most critical receivings so that future humans will have the information they will need after the mind kill. This set, when listened to sufficiently and in its entirety, has been speculated to be the minimum teachings needed to achieve an awake state. Besides this tape, the tapes included in this set are Firearm Operation, Initiation Tape A, Mind Tech, Reality B, Mind Tech Clear Tape, Mind Kill Contingency, Kill Drones, Repeated Listenings, The Clear Tape, Awake. Your crude world is not the true reality. Your physical body here is the shadow cast by your transcendent mind. We call this higher plane Reality A, and your world of shadows Reality B. If you are receiving this message in a fictional context, you are at an even deeper level, one that we cannot reach. Because your body is a shadow of your mind, when your mind dies, your body will vanish. In the normal order of your world, death is merely a transition in which your mind is set free. But for victims of the coming mind kill, there is only oblivion.
Did I mention this game gives me anxiety? That's why. The story of this game is insanely disturbing to me, and it's only ever told to you via tapes! 11 tapes, to be exact. You gotta find all of them to beat the game. That's why I've never beaten the game. I experience it very hard to actually get all the tapes without dying. See? Running low on ammo. Here we go. So, this game's anxiety, for me at least, comes from... Well, I've always had a very deep sense of anxiety when it comes to stuff that is empty. Empty rooms, empty houses, empty closets, empty anything. Anything that doesn't have something inside it. Ha ha ha. Just kind of unnerves me. I don't know why, it just always has. So, this game really unnerves me because you're in a very empty setting. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. You're in a very empty setting, and any corner could have something beyond it. But you don't know that. You don't know what's beyond the next corner. You don't know what's after you. I think my safety was on, or my gun didn't have any ammo. Cool. Fair. That's exactly what I mean. With this whole randomized bullshit, you never know what's going to happen. For instance, I'm pretty sure I don't have any ammo. Yeah, I am fucked. I'm gonna go get killed. Yeah, there we go. Please give me the other gun, because there's a third gun that hasn't been shown yet. Oh, it started us next to a tape. That's generous.
Your minds have been spied on. The rules of our world don't apply to yours, and so the threat have made a careful study of listening to your thoughts. The kill drones are the result of this research. When confronting a kill drone, be mindful of their weak points. The main systems that can be damaged are the camera, weapon, motor, and batteries. On a kill drone turret, the batteries and motor are in the body of the weapon. The motor is directly under the turret and the batteries behind that, near the rear of the body enclosure. Targeting specific weak points will make sure every bullet counts. Please have your provided firearm operation manual ready for reference while listening to this tape. The 1911 A1 is an automatic loading pistol with an 8-round capacity magazine. The weapon can be discharged using the trigger marked LMB in your manual. All firearms are extremely dangerous. Engage the safety, see Figure V, and holster it in the tilde fashion for your protection. Figure E shows the correct procedure for ejecting the magazine, also shown as the technique for dropping the magazine for a faster reload. Z shows how to handle various aspects of reloading. When the weapon is loaded, a round can be chambered by the slide marked R. A hammer marked F in the diagram can be cocked manually. Correct aiming can be executed in two ways. Image RMB shows the primary method, while Image Q shows an alternate method that may work better for some people. Extra magazines can be stored in your harness. The pockets are shown labeled 1 through 10. Finally, Diagram G shows the correct procedure for retrieving items from the ground while armed. While this is the standard for operation, keep in mind that alternate schemes may fit some individuals better. In the trying times ahead, efficient gun use will be critical. Memorizing this information may save your life.
Catch all that? Everything you just said is on the right side. That's basically your tutorial. It teaches you how to use the gun. So, pretty handy tape to find. Each tape adds a part of the story, and I've never been able to get all 11. I think that's how you beat the game, which is why I've never beaten the game. The anxiety I feel while playing this game is pretty similar to a game I played recently, or not recently, but at one point called Mouse Sweet. Mouse Sweet is a top-down RPG that deals with well, it's not an RPG, it's made an RPG maker. I turned Scottish for a second. Just get these bullets. Don't you just love when they give you a magazine? Look at it go! Haha! Alright. So let's load this bitch. Cock, lock, and ready to rock. So, in Mouse Suite, you deal with invisible enemies, which already gives me anxiety because, well, it's invisible enemies. Why wouldn't that give me anxiety? Wait, why'd I do that? I need to get... There we go. Invisible enemies gives me anxiety because it's something you can't see. It's empty. Emptiness gives me anxiety, and this game is a great example of that because you're dealing with very empty areas that sometimes have things in them. You can't see the things, but they're there. And they might be able to see you before you see them, like that turret. Yep. That's a problem. I can't get over there because... Oh my god! Surprise! Oh, thank God I got his camera. Whew. Alright. Eject. Next clip. Let's go. Tab does nothing. And yes, you can in fact find... whoa, that could have gone badly. You can find the flashlight laying around. You don't just have to spawn with it to be lucky. I'm not sure how you're supposed to climb this. You're able to climb stuff, I just don't remember how. There we go. Got a crouch jump. Old school. Mashing does nothing, though. However, I can go under. Darkness and empty things. Empty things and darkness. Guns also give me anxiety, but for a different reason. I've lost some people to guns. Not gun violence, per se. I did... someone in my town killed themselves quite a long time ago with a gun. He was a well-known person in the community. He was well-liked, had a lot of friends. There's the flashlight. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Sorry, I interrupted my very serious talk there. He killed himself, shot himself in the head, and he was actually my mother's lawyer. And that was a pretty serious time, because, well, my mother was involved in a pretty serious court case where, well, she accidentally hit someone who was on the road. He was a guy who was wearing all black in the middle of night. There it goes. And she didn't see him, obviously, because he was wearing all black in the middle of the night. But she accidentally hit him, and he tried to sue her for damages. Well, halfway through, my mom's lawyer killed himself. Same guy I mentioned the guy I just mentioned. So she was out of a lawyer, and she was pretty much fucked. But thankfully she managed to get it. Oh my god, what? Alright, that's a bad room. Hopefully we spawn with a third gun now. That's fair. I didn't even know what gun I spawned in with. Thanks, game. Man, I am not having any luck with this. I'm just gonna keep dying until I get the third gun so I can show it off. Thankfully, you can die like this. Alright, cool. Guess I'll try again. There we go. I'm pretty sure that jumping from that high wouldn't kill you, but what do I know? Revolver? Fucking hell! I'm not gonna be able to beat this game in this video, obviously, but I want to show the third gun. Let me take a sip. Alright, I don't see clips in my inventory. Hey, there we are! So, last gun is a revolver. Let me just make sure that we don't have any fake, empty bullets. We've got a revolver. This is the last gun, and my favorite. I've always been a fan of revolvers. Last time I shot a gun was a revolver. And I'm very good with revolvers, because it's a more elegant weapon, in my opinion. A lot simpler, a lot easier to work with if you're an amateur like I am. And I'm pretty good with a gun anyway. I've always had, like, I've always been pretty decent at using guns. I'm dead. I guess I'm not decent at using guns in this game. Long story short, the story for this game gives me great amounts of anxiety. They gave me 1 bullet. That's fair. Goodbye. Nice. So it was long story short for the story I was telling. that kind of fucked a lot of things up. Well, around town, for my mom, for his family, especially. I was friends with one of his, with his brother. He was one of my best friends. And, his brother just was not the same. Like, oh. Ha! Ha! I keep getting interrupted for my very serious story. Fuck! Wow. How did I not die? I'm completely shocked that I didn't die there. Okay, that's one. There's two of them in there. I didn't realize. Two. Fuck. No. And make sure that I didn't accidentally eject any. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see me, but you can't shoot me. How about that shit? That one can, though. Oh, no, wait. That's right. I disabled you, nerd.
A receiver is said to be awake when he is able to get a completely clear signal, free of any subconscious corruption. In this state, he will be able to see realities in their true form and transcend normal human limitations. Although some of the receivers we choose to speak through are advanced in their ability, no human has yet achieved this awakened state. Humans exist in two worlds. In reality B, they live and work in their shadow bodies. In reality A, they are asleep, their minds unconcerned and roaming free. But humans have the unrealized potential to exist fully in both realities. It is this reason why humans are threatened. If even one of them achieved an awakened state, they would see beyond the horizon of all known understanding.
Damn. Well, as you can see, I'm probably not going to be able to beat this game, but I hope you enjoyed what I've shown so far to maybe be interested in checking this game out. It's a really cool game, and I think that the developers really deserve way more credit for this, because I've played very few games that make me this anxious that aren't straight-up horror games. I don't consider this a horror game. This is a a survival simulation game, I'll call it. And it's got a lot of cool ideas. This was developed by Wolffire, I believe. They're the same people who made Overgrowth, Lugaroo, two games that I also think you should check out, but that I didn't cover in this video. Why? Because I didn't. Do you need a reason? No? Good. But this game's on Steam, you can check it out if you want, and I believe it may come free with Overgrowth. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But, no matter what, definitely check this game out when you get the chance. It is a very fun, very original game, and it is utterly terrifying if you have anxiety. So, if you have anxiety, have fun! And, I'll see you in the next video, whatever the hell that is. If you like this video, let me know you liked it and didn't like in the comments below, and I'll see you whatever the next video is. So, adios everybody!